I'm Teresa. My channel is all about safe food preservation, cooking, gardening, and just having fun.
So there's been something exciting going on in my backyard for the last couple weeks, or maybe not the last couple weeks, but I mean for a little bit now. And I've been looking forward to showing you, but it's been a little busy, a little crazy. And this is actually something that's, I say my backyard, but it's really between my home and my parents' home. And I've been really lucky to have been gifted with something really great. I am so looking forward to using this, but I won't be able to be using this anytime soon, and here's the reason why. This beautiful greenhouse. Now I have to say, not to my help at all, that this greenhouse was quite the undertaking.
It started with outlining the footing, then after that pouring cement, adding some crushed stone to the bottom, and finally spreading that out nice and flat.
So they first started assembling it, or I guess my husband started assembling it inside. It was brought outside in sections and assembled in sections. It took about a week to get this together, and just to give you an idea, like the dimensions, it's 10 feet wide by 26 feet long, and it's 8 feet high. I am really excited. I cannot wait next year to get this, get some gardening done inside of this greenhouse. Now, full disclosure, I do not know the first thing about greenhouse gardening. This is really going to be a learning experience. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm going to have to start reading up this winter. It's a good thing I have all winter to kind of get this sorted out and to know what I'm doing. Any advice that you have that you can offer me, I am open to any kind of advice or anything you have. I will bring you along and show you if I succeed with anything, my failures, things that I may want to do different, or I have all kinds of ideas of what I'd like to plant, but I guess it all depends on what it is I'll be able to plant. So anyway, we shall see. So let me show you the inside. So one thing that my husband did have to do is to improve the locks on this, because it was just this lock here, which really, we got up one morning after the next day that this was assembled, and one of the doors were open. So I see that I hadn't really checked out what had been done, but obviously I see that this kind of lock was added on, and which is going to make it a lot sturdier lock for the kind of weather. When it gets windy here, it gets really windy. We get some really strong winter weather here, some strong northeasters, so we really needed to make sure that this was really sturdy. Or these tie downs right here that you see, right there, these tie downs that are directly anchored into the cement and go all around the greenhouse to give it that added extra protection for the wind. Now this is a Canadian company that guarantees these greenhouses for winter Canadian weather. So let me bring you inside. So as you can see, there's nothing really done inside yet. What is another little neat feature is what you see up here. So these are more, it's like windows that, I don't know how, but anyway, I'll leave them closed. But these swing open as well. So if you want to open just this top part in the summertime for aeration, depending on the weather, or you can just go right out and open the big door. And as you can see on the other end, there are 2 doors to this. So it's really going to offer some great ventilation as well. And there's also the option to install, which may be coming in next summer, depending on how hot it gets in here, some windows that go on the top. So I think that'll probably be another addition that will happen fairly soon. And what was decided on the floor was as you can see the cement footing all around. where they put some wood on top and wood around around, and then we went with crushed stone in the bottom just to kind of keep it cleaner, because what I'm not going to be planting directly in the soil. I want all planters alongside of these walls. Like, can you just imagine having wall-to-wall planters here? Like, I mean, I'm going to have room to plant so much stuff. It's really exciting. As you can see, the wood is already here, and I think sometime next week these planters may be coming in. So it's all in sections, so we just need to figure out how we're going to install these planters and create these planters. I'm looking really forward to seeing the planters come in. Then after that, it'll just be to try to find somewhere where I can get a big load of planter soil, and maybe try to get that in before the winter. We'll see if we're still able to find some at this time of the year. It is getting a little bit late in the season, but no snow yet, so that's always a bonus. I'll be sure to bring you along as the planters are being built, and definitely as well show you how things go when I start planting, what I decide to plant, and bring you along this gardening journey. Maybe I'll start a welcome to my greenhouse edition. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this channel, don't be shy. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified when I put out new content, and be sure to check back again soon.